This is going to be a timeless reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to see? Okay. So Scorpio, right before shuffling these cards, I was getting the name. It just left. Like, I'm seeing Tyra, Chris, and something with a B. I'm hearing like Baba, like a Baba. I don't know. And I was seeing someone like walking around, or maybe kids too, running around a really big banyan tree. It seems like there has been some loss. Like, maybe you're out, maybe you're at a ceremony. Yeah, you're at a celebration of life. Is it for this woman? It could have been for this Queen of Cups here, but so Scorpio, let's see. This is a lot of people, and what's important to realize here is that there are two major arcana showing up, which is the Magician and the Judgment. So the Magician has full power to bring in anything that they desire, but they have to be able to command all of these elements. And there's something to do with this finger that's really important. I see you like pointing your finger at someone. I'm getting like an older man's energy. Maybe that's something that you are trying to not do as much. But it seems like these two right here are sisters. Maybe if this is a celebration of life, it could be for this woman. But you're looking up, the Page of Wands. This is you, and you're looking up and you're like asking, maybe that has to do with the finger, like you're asking like, what is happening? What is happening? This is how I see. And I'm seeing people dressed in suits, like really form-fitting suits. And these wands are moving into the Page of Wands, so it looks like you're going backwards in some way. Maybe you feel like you're at a loss. You're moving backwards because of whatever happened with this person. But it could have been someone that raised you. This looks like you. This was you when you were younger. This looked like actually your parents here. Your father was pretty much always working, and your mother, I think she was kind of the provider. Your father, I'm seeing him in a hat in like an older red truck. And I think that your mother's family might have come from wealth, but you were always trying like to create something out of nothing. This is the energy that you had when you were younger, the spirit that you had. And why? And recently you've been in this state, so this is the bridge between these two. There has been a gap in your passion and in your love, and it seems like there's been a loneliness here. Something that you couldn't feel or you couldn't see. I'm seeing that you're, maybe you really actually are in grass, because like my nose is itching like a lot. Like maybe you're in a field where there are a lot of weeds, there's a lot of pollen. That could be where you spend a lot of time, but you were just feeling like you can't ever look, and I really don't read them upside down usually, but this is being shown to me. So you were feeling like, I can't fulfill this, I can't find this fulfillment, like this cup. You can't find it. I don't quite know why, but right now you're in this fiery place. Why couldn't you find that? Okay, I think, okay. Because you were denying yourself. You're denying yourself your own time to dive within. You're cutting off your connection to your feminine energy. This reading is for a man. And that's at least who's really coming through. And, or maybe a son. That's possible. Maybe you can see this, or maybe you can see this in your partner. This may be their story. But they were denying themselves, or you are denying yourself, your connection to like anything religious, or anything that connects you to your center, anything that centers you. But it seems like you are maybe like Christian, because that cross is really highlighted. Maybe because of what's happened with this person, you've cut yourself off from your belief, and maybe you've lost your faith in some way, which is why this fire is burning pretty strongly. And so what does this person need to do to balance this fire, to balance these swords? I was hearing they need to wake up and go outside. Some man was saying this to you in this older man tone, like kind of like in a smirking way. You know, you need to wake up and go outside. Maybe you just need to take your life back. You need to say what it is that you want and what you're missing, and get out of this. You're kind of wallowing for some reason, and maybe someone did pass away, so you know, I understand that. But what does this queen want you to know? That this experience that has happened with them, this tower moment that you faced with them, is going to lead you to being able to give back to people. It's going to create this balance that you've lost. And their love is what you need to bring in. This is the love that is missing here. And you need to be reminded of that, because that does not go away. And through giving, you're going to be able to create some stability and come up with a new plan. So it seems like you need to harness some woman figure's love, and it seems like she was a maternal figure in your life, who might have passed away. She wants you to see this. I'm hearing a lot of people with like real southern accents, like real southern, like North Carolina draw. And they're saying he's a good boy, he's a good boy. So use this figure as a connection to reconnect yourself with your faith. That's something that you've lost, and that's gonna bring a lot for you. That's gonna bring a lot of stability